I ran. Bitch, we did World War I and we did World War II. Bitch, we'll do this shit again. I ran, we ain't scared of you. No cap. Where the fuck do y'all stay? We ain't never fuck I ran. Bitch, we did World War I and we did World War II. Bitch, we'll do this shit again. I ran, we ain't scared of you. No cap. Where the fuck do y'all stay? We ain't never heard of you. We send troops at your door. Bitch, you know we purging.
Again. How you gonna be, Jack?
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the mighty Akim, Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawa Cup coming at you with no lesson. Before I start, I want to show this one more time because this is what this reminds me of. That was I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but this one dude's dream is just so easy to just reference back to it because of how detailed, and there was like multiple different sections of it. All right, you don't need to watch all of it, but I think it's just like up to like the halfway point that's the relevant information. But basically what happened here was that I'm just gonna summarize it because I'm not gonna play the whole I'll play a little bit.
They were in had to be about the size of running out with weapons. They were running out with old guns that the military no longer uses in combat. M16s are not used in the military combat anymore, and they were running out there with them, and they were not using them properly. They were flailing above the head, going and then and they're running out there and dying. They were just getting slaughtered. And the thing is, nobody was actually shooting at them. They were running to a tree line, a dark tree line, and as they would run, bullets would fly out from over there. They were just flying, and you couldn't see who was shooting. There was no person over there actually shooting. They were running to a dark tree line and just being shot. They wouldn't even make it to the tree line before they would be shot. This field that they were in had to be about the size of maybe
So yeah, basically I'm gonna leave the link in this in the description so you can go check it out yourself. I'm pretty sure this is also in my community tab, so if you want to find that as well, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have the link in the description, so whatever. Anyway, the thing here is that this dude is saying how basically a whole bunch of dudes were just went to war and they were just dying. Okay, but no one saw like who the enemy was. They were just dying to nothing, but they were getting shot at and stuff like that. And over here you have these people that are not taking this seriously. Look at this video where you got, oh look, this person is making a joke out of it, thinking that, oh yeah, everything's gonna be fine, whatnot. When if you are in the military and you hear that you're gonna be going into war, like you're not concerned or something, because that's a time to be concerned, you know, because definitely you're part of the freaking of their numbers. Like you're basically what give them their military might. So for you to just casually dismiss this, it's pretty absent-minded, for lack of a better term, or I think that's a proper term to use. Anyway, to continue on, Isaiah chapter 32 verse 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years ye shall be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, Slakia. The gathering shall not come, tremble, ye women that are at ease, ye be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird slack off upon your loins. Basically, the thing here is that you see how a lot of these people are very extremely careless, and they're going to be easy prey. All right, because if you, and that's the thing where I for the most part, I feel like that's kind of like what they're going for. But of course, I don't really know the full details of it, so I'm not going to say anything definitively. But outside of that, it's just what we do know is that, off of biblical prophecy, there's going to come a time I'm actually get that precept. It's over here. It is let me think. It was bridegroom over here. Second Esdras. What the fuck? It was. See. Oh, okay. So here, having. Wait, bear with me one moment. I almost got it. So, Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 30. Let's start verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So over here it says that the men in the wars are going to be destroyed. Obviously, this sounds like something that is, what's the word? Common, but mass deaths, which actually goes into this, because again, I think this is like one of the best videos in terms of like these, in terms of like biblical prophecy being so apparent. This is like one of the best videos to hear stuff like this. So I definitely recommend watching this video. I will link this in the description. I did like hearing it the first time, and whatnot. So yeah, there's gonna come a time. Obviously, we see a lot of women in the military, but I think the main thing is the draft. I think potentially I don't know yet, because I'm not gonna say. Okay, I genuinely just do not know how the draft is going to be. I don't know if for the draft they're going to say, okay, well, we're going to have men and women brought in, and then there's going to be some some potential for women to be able to be exempt or something like that, or they're going to have it so that, yes, just plain and simple, we only want the men to go in the wars, and then all the men are going to be put to death and whatnot as a result of going into the wars and stuff like that. So something to think about, but nothing definitive. We don't know yet. We're still waiting. We're still seeing. Now next, Sirach chapter 10 verse 3. An unwise king destroyed this people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the wicked the city shall be inhabited. And that's basically the thing where Esau, as a leader, as an unwise king, he is destroying his people. And we see this because they're trying to, they're trying to make the people weak and dependent on him. And in addition to that, he's also he's also lessening the prerequisites and the requirements for people to join the U.S. Army. I think last time I heard, I think that they have two separate requirements for men and women. I think women have less requirements, physical requirements or whatever, to be able to go and do the thing and go into enter to qualify. That was the word I was looking for, to qualify, compared to men and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can fact check me. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is definitely the case. Anyway, next, let's go to Matthew chapter 15 verse 14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. If the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Basically, the thing here is that these people are trusting in Esau Edom to lead them, and as a result of that, their blind faith in Esau, thinking that Esau knows what he's doing, Esau's a good, righteous king or whatever and stuff like that, that's what's going to get them to be destroyed at the end of the day. All right, and we see that because these people are literally scared, panicking, and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't know. You literally saw that in this caption. I'll read it for you since I didn't read it back then. U.S. Army soldier wakes up in a panic after finding out she's being deployed to Iran, admitting she thought it would be an easy paycheck with no frontline action as she fears World War III on the horizon. So yes, this is what's going on, and we did hear a lot of news about some Iran action and stuff like that. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Bible Ball and Shalom.